Real life RV life drama. So we are at this campground outside of Charlotte, and it's a county park, and it is first come, first serve. Well, it has reserve spots and it has first come, first serve spots. The reserve spots are all taken, and there is no chance of getting them at all. They're all booked up. But the first come, first serve spots are actually open. But here's the problem. There's two sections of first come, first serve. The first section, which I'm driving by right now, all very level, it's rock, but it's electric only. Now they do have water hookups, but there's shared water hookups between sites. So you just run a hose, you fill up, and then you can't stay hooked up. But these ones have great views. Look, you can see the lake, and you're right down there. And they're the cheapest. They're only like $28 a night. However, we need sewer because we've been boondocking for the last week and a half. We need sewer hookups. And so there is a first come, first serve site that does have sewer hookups. But here's the problem. I'll take you over there. Hold on. Okay, here we come to the first come, first serve sites. They are concrete, but check out that fucking incline. Look at that. Here. All of them. And I know that I'm not crazy on these inclines because look at the blocks on the few rigs that are already parked here. Look at how far up on blocks they are. That one's not bad, which I think we might take that site because that looks to be the levelest. Or this site right here looks to be a little bit more level. And 10. But like, check this guy out. Look at him. I mean, his whole front end is at least a foot up in the air. That's how unlevel these sites are. Look at him. And it's starting to rain. So James is headed over. All of them are like that. All of these are first come, first serve, and the reason nobody's in them is because they're so unlevel that nobody wants to stay in them. So that's my question to you guys. What would you do in this situation? Would you take the more primitive site and have level spot and great views, just not have water and sewer? Or would you take the more expensive site that is unlevel, but it's concrete and it has water and sewer hookup too? What would you do? I know it's stupid, but like when you think you're gonna sit at a spot for a week, probably 2 weeks, that comfort level does matter. I know that people think I'm nuts because yes, there's a dump station, so we could dump on the way in, and then we could set up on the nicer site that's cheaper, that has a view, and still be perfectly fine. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we'll still be perfectly fine. But you're constantly then rationing like your showers and the water that you're doing in your dishes. And when you're trying to sit for a week and just relax, worrying about that stuff isn't always relaxing. I think I need to bug bomb the Jeep. That's the third ant I have seen this morning. Pro tip, don't store your extra wood that you have for your fire pit in your vehicle. Because, yeah, we now have basically a bug infestation in our Jeep. That's real life RV life, man. Sometimes this shit just happens. Well, this is not working well. The levelest spot that we could find with the full hookups, we still couldn't get level. At least not with the whole front end of our rig coming up off the ground at least 3 inches. And we tried to put blocks underneath of it and everything, and we still kept having problems. So James is actually dumping the tanks at that spot where there was sewer hookup right now. And then I'm sitting in one of these primitive spots that looks a little bit more level. We're gonna try to make that work. If this doesn't work, I'm giving up. Like I'm going to a KOA or something because this is bullshit. And we lost the snap pad trying to level on that site. Like legit so much weight on the front that the whole rig went forward and one of the snap pads came off. Yeah, not a good spot. 2 days later and I'm realizing that I did not finish this video. So I'm coming back to show you that we got leveled in the primitive site. We are still planning on being here for about a week and a half. So we are going to have to use a dump station and go dump, which means we're gonna have to close in, go over to their dump station, come back. It is what it is. We were able to get leveled with our Anderson blocks, but I don't like it. Let me show you. So I ended up having to use Anderson blocks on both sides and having to roll them clear up as far as it would let me go on these blocks. But this, look at this. Like, I can just move this. And I don't like it. Now, should I have put Legos down? Probably. But we broke a lot of our Legos, trying to get level at Tyson and Christie's. I'll have to show you a video of that. We had a heck of a time trying to get level in their driveway. Stop!
It's gone a couple weeks. When did your driveway leveled up?
Here goes nothing. Come on. Still skipping.
I mean, I know it. I would back up to the edge of those other ones. That way I know where to put this one.
All right, yeah, just make sure we're lined up over there.
Did the same thing.
And it shredded the mat. Yeah.
How are we going to find you if any of both of them have to replace them?
Oh, yeah. We're re-engineering our Legos.
Of an angle. I mean, a ramp. Sorry. Pretend that it was.
Where are we?
Did it just shatter? A little bit, but you're almost there.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
Stop.
Perfect.
Jesus. Oh my God. Look at this. Because their driveway is actually meant to be unlevel. It's sloping down to push the water away from the house, which makes absolutely sense. And I'm sure a lot of people, if you're mooch docking or boondocking, you can run into these situations where you get unlevel. But I do not like the way that these Anderson blocks are working on my Class A. They've always worked really well on our fifth wheel, but they're just not. And the Legos, if we build them up, we broke a lot of them the last time. The weight couldn't handle the weight, and so I'm short on Legos, and I don't like the Anderson blocks on this Class A right now and getting level, but we made it work. We do have a good view though. I'll show you. That is the lake, and it pretty much wraps all the way around through those trees. So yeah, it's pretty here. It's been quiet. It's been nice. I like this park, but just leveling was not fun. I'm getting kind of tired of it. But I guess the more I've noticed that we're in the realm of trying to stay as cheaply as possible, and we're running into these issues. So if you have any tips or you know of any good products, please let me know, because we got to do something else.